about no diamonds, cause that shit is up the soul. Times is really hard.
Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome back. We just did Gargoyle's Quest for the Game Boy, and now we are going to check out Zelda 64 Corruption's Embrace. This is a ROM hack, much like Cursed Mansion that we did a week ago or so. This was done for the 2024 Hillian Modding Horror Competition. And I think this is another short, like one dungeon type ROM hack here, so this shouldn't be a super long playthrough. But yeah, more Zelda horror. These horror-themed Zelda ROM hacks go hand in hand with the aesthetic of Ocarina of Time. It's so perfect. More Zelda horror-themed ROM hacks, please. I love this stuff. But this is a ROM hack by Ski Wrote, and again, it was released for last year's horror competition, modding competition. I just have this save file here just to make sure it boots up and it works and everything's good. So let's hop into this. Let's go. Welcome back to the stream, Azura. How's everybody doing?
Link, it's time to wake up. Can you help Grandma out today? Oh, good. I need you to help Grandpa in the garden. Also, run and get me a fish from the river past town. Make sure you remind him that he has my bottle and to give it to you when you're done. Run along now and remember to grab that slingshot from the chest.
Alright, slingshot from the chest, got it. No gear, no Kokiri sword or shield. Deku shield, rather. I like the buttons. They have like a stone texture to them in the top. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's get that slingshot. Also, it could just be the lighting in this room, but Link's tunic looks more brownish. Dark green? Yeah, I can't tell. It looks... Again, it could just be the lighting in this room, but it looks kind of like maroon, like a brownish, greenish red. I don't know. Got the slingshot. Go ahead and equip that bad boy. God, I've played so many good Zelda ROM hacks this year. Like, I used to totally avoid Zelda ROM hacks in the past. I've had like bad experiences with them, but the past couple of ROM hacks that I've played, Ultimate Trial, Zelda 2, Monster Festival, Cursed Mansion, and hopefully this, like, Zelda ROM hacks, we are past the point of them being unnecessarily cryptic and obtuse.
About time you woke up, Link. The Quays are back again and they're after our crops. Use my old slingshot and get rid of these pests.
Freaking Z targeting. I don't got gyro aim. Custom environment too. Like this house area. Love the texture work here. I'm plugging it again because it's a video I'm very proud of, but I did an entire video on the art direction and the aesthetic of Ocarina of Time. And I still opine that Ocarina and Majora look so unique. I think Ocarina and Majora's Mask are my favorite looking Zelda games in terms of the visuals, the texture work, the polygonal models, just everything about them. But Ocarina edges Majora because it has the cool pre-rendered backgrounds, which give the game such a cool, mystical feel to it. Majora rendered everything as a polygon. Everything was texture mapped, but Ocarina had the pre-rendered backgrounds and the fixed camera angles, which I always thought looked so cool.
Finally, what took you so long? Here, take this bottle and get that fish your grandmother has been nagging me about all morning. And don't you go near the finger...
The fingers? Kid named Finger?
Don't you go near the kid named Finger.
Let me know how the audio sounds, by the way, if I need to turn the game up or down. Pingord. All right. Well, we still don't have a sword, but we got a slingshot, so let's go off on an adventure. I'm gonna take a moment to appreciate the visuals here. I love the texture work and like this house. And of course, I got the composite cable shader. It makes N64 games look so much better. Like when you got that bilinear filtering and the blurriness to it. Like, I don't know, N64 games look weird without any sort of CRT shader, composite cable shader. Let me show you what it looks like without it. So this is what it looks like without it. I don't know, there's something about N64. I think it looks better when it's not blown up like this in HD and it's super crystal clear. Like, that's way better in my opinion. Maybe that's just me. Maybe some people don't like the smeared, blurry look, but I think it looks a lot better. It would look even better with scan lines, but half the time when I run scan lines through OBS, it looks really bad on stream because of scaling, which is just unfortunate. There's nothing I can do about it. Typically, the scan lines look like really mangled and bad. Link, look! The town looks abandoned. Where is everyone? Yeah, if you haven't seen my video on Ocarina of Time, I just love how this game feels so lonely. There's something about Ocarina of Time, there's this melancholy vibe that hangs over the whole game. You can hear someone clamoring around, but no response. Zombies. People go to Majora's Mask for being the dark, gritty Zelda game, or either Majora's Mask or Twilight Princess, but I think Ocarina of Time has this somber, sullen melancholy to the whole game. It's a really, I mean, it's Ocarina of Time. I don't need to sing the praises of it, but Ocarina's my favorite Zelda, bar none. The fingers, ha, they've grown voices. Can't you hear them? Of course you can. They speak the truth. Such sultry voices. What are you talking about? I can hardly contain myself, I feel. And the neighbors have already sprouted. Please! Let me sprout too, please! What is going on here? The fingers. Everything is falling. Breaking. I can feel the ground crumbling at my feet. Something spooky going on here. Go away! I can feel you watching me. He who has eyes to see, let him see. But not me, please. It never doses its eyes, not even to blink. And when it stares, it hurts! Is this real? Are you real? Hello? Some Lovecraftian type shit going on in here. Alright, well, nothing I can do in this town. Let's go get Grandma some fish. Gonna cook up some smoked salmon and some baked potatoes for dinner. Catch a salmon in the river with a squeeze of lemon and some tartar sauce. Oh, look, it's the Kakariko Tweaker. This dude's taking Fent. Did you come here for fish too? It's no use. They're all dead. The water's turned red and the fish have turned dead. Might as well just head on home. But I wanted the fish. That's blood, isn't it? Zombie blood. The river's been polluted with the T-virus. See what's in this spooky cobblestone tower. Well, it's dark in here. I got no Deku sticks. Ooh! A knight's short sword. Custom model too. The hilt and the pommel and everything. Let's equip that. Custom scabbard too. That's really neat. Yeah, visually this looks super cool. Cursed Mansion also had a lot of like custom texture work and models and stuff. Man, I'm so proud of the Zelda ROM hacking community. They have made leaps and bounds in the past decade. back in the 2010s, Zelda ROM hacks were slim pickings, and usually they were very obtuse and unnecessarily difficult. But now it's getting to the point where we're getting entire ROM hacks of like Ocarina of Time. And I'm gonna say it again, we need more horror-themed Zelda hacks, because Ocarina of Time is the perfect catalyst for that. Conduit, rather. The perfect conduit for that, because the vibes of Ocarina are just so perfect. So you have a sword. Don't think that means you should start exploring any suspicious caves or anything. Might as well just head home. The water's turned red and the fish have turned dead. It's too dangerous for someone your age. I'm gonna go exploring. Yeah, there's a warm sort of filter. Like almost a sepia filter over this ROM hack. It looks nice. Digging the vibes of it. We're gonna go in the spooky blood cave now. It's like the 5th time I've used the word spooky. Okay. Custom environments. NPC dialogue. New weapon models, like... Look at that. Someone spilled their Kool-Aid crystals. No! That's a lot of Kool-Aid. It's gonna be flavorless, though. You would need a bunch of Kool-Aid powder to flavor that. I didn't mean to jump down here, but oh well. It's like a fleshy texture on the floor. Can I climb this? No, I probably gotta burn that down with the Deku stick. Alright, dungeon time. Look, Link, that Skulltula is different than the ones we've seen before. Don't let the eyeball on its back stare at you for too long. Got it. We'll nip that in the bud immediately. Deku seeds. Put a slingshot. Go ahead and save in case the game crashes for whatever reason. It probably won't, but just to be careful. Ocarina of Time also has the straight up most disturbing thing in a Zelda game, the spider house in Kakariko Village, where the residents in that one, like, the bando, right? They were all turned into spiders. It's straight up some Cronenberg body horror. I think that alone is darker than anything in Majora's Mask. The Kakariko Spider House always got under my skin, especially as a kid. Hey Schlendrian, welcome to the stream. What about the guy with the severed hands? Bongo Bongo? Are you referring to him? Bongo Bongo is such a cool design. Fighting him is kind of a pain in the ass, but I like the Shadow Temple a lot. I like Bongo Bongo. The Forest Temple will probably always be my favorite Zelda dungeon. Bottom of the well creature thingy. Oh, the Dead Hand? Yeah, the Dead Hand is certifiably pants-shittingly terrifying as well. The Dead Hand almost looks like something out of Berserk. But, once again, plugging this video. I feel like every time I play Zelda, I end up plugging it, but back over the summer, I made a video on Ocarina of Time about the art direction and the atmosphere of the game, and it's pretty comprehensive, like my thoughts on the game and its presentation and why I love Ocarina so much. But Whenever people talk about the Zelda games that are disturbing or have dark themes, my mind goes to Ocarina above any other Zelda game. I really do believe that there's a lot of dark stuff in Ocarina of Time that kind of goes over people's heads. And the story itself is very well done. It's simple, but it's executed very well. Especially Sheik's monologues whenever you're about to do one of the dungeons as Adult Link. I'm kind of an Ocarina fanboy, but I mean, it's one of the most beloved games of all time. Who isn't? Contrarians, that's who. And this is coming from me, the ultimate contrarian. Gelatinous cube. Those are from Jabu Jabu's belly, which is my least favorite dungeon in Ocarina. Wait a minute, this is where... We're outside now. Wait a minute, this is where we came. Hold up, before I... Oh, that's trippy. I thought this was gonna be a dungeon, and then there was gonna be like a scary skeleton boss fight, but now we're in like a weird shadow realm dimension. Well, hold on, before we do that, there was that other room out there. It looked like I needed a bomb in order to activate the diamond thingy that I need to hit, but... Let me see. This right here. I assumed that I would need to throw a bomb in there. Unless I can cheese it. Maybe I can cheese this. I don't know. Maybe I do have to go outside. What if the ROM hacker just put that room here for the sake of stoking my imagination, but you can't actually go over there? That would be devious. Like, I'm gonna put this room over here in this dungeon, but they can't get through it. They can't get to it. That would be that's some tomfoolery right there. But we'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to that. So we're back outside. It could just be nighttime now, but the fact that I fell down that Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole thing makes me believe that this is a weird parallel dimension. Okay, no, we're in Zathura. This is outer space. What is happening? We're just straight up in Zathura now. Ground beef looking. Looking like Wagyu. Man, you know that feeling when you go out, your grandma says to go get a fish from the river to make dinner with, and now you're stuck in the underground or the upside down from Stranger Things? That's my house over there, floating in the void. Oh, this is trippy. This is cool. I was expecting this to be a one-off dungeon, like the one we played, Cursed Mansion, which was really good, by the way. That was an excellently designed dungeon. But this might be a... One green rupee. Wall Masters. Somehow got me. I thought I was out of the way. We're back at the beginning. So I thought this was just going to be a one-take Jake style dungeon, but this might be a bigger adventure than I thought. I'm not sure. Okay. Back in this room. Still don't know how I'm supposed to get in there. I don't have bombs or anything to throw in there. Unless I am supposed to cheese this with the boomerang. I think I was probably supposed to kill that wall master and he would have given me a key. So we're gonna go back. I can't imagine that this is super long though, because it was made for a hacking contest, so probably made in under a week, if I were to hazard a guess, but... Okay. Our house is over there off in the void. There's nothing this way. I might have to kill these guys? Maybe? It's worth a shot. I feel naked without my shield. These guys might not even give me anything, but I'm gonna kill them out of spite. Just because I can. Deku nuts. The most OP item in Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna try to kill the wall master this time instead of getting swooped up by him. Maybe he'll drop a key. Come and get me. Watch me swoosh right in. Key? Yes. It's also possible that maybe there's trick trap walls, but I don't have the lens of truth or anything, so that would also be kind of evil. I'm overcomplicating this. This probably is not going to be a whole ass game. There we go. Anything else out here? Out in what appears to be outer space? Freaking Zathura. Oh. I see. Overcomplicating it. I was so convinced that the solution was gonna be to get bombs or something and like throw it in there, because that's such a Zelda-ass puzzle. But it was simpler than that. Grandma's gonna be worried sick. Told me to go get a fish, and we've been spelunking in the dungeon for the past 24 minutes. Can I make that jump? Okay. Missing something, I think. in a save state just so I don't have to climb up it every time. Nothing up on the ceiling. No switches or anything to hit. Unless the draw distance is preventing me from seeing it. There's stuff down there. It's like another floor. Oh, I see. Okay. This is like Snowhead from Majora's Mask a little bit. Hey Flamingo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to some Zelda 64 Corruption's Embrace. Hello. Man, visually this ROM hack is so damn cool. Say it again with me. More Ocarina of Time horror-themed hacks. This game is the perfect conduit for horror. Can I backflip up these to be extra cool? Nah. Snowhead proceeds to break cell phone. What if I shoot the eye? Oh, that's a good idea. Let me do that.
Stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
Oh, he didn't fire. I want to try to get it right in the middle of his pupil. You know how in the Spirit Temple, if you hookshot onto the statue of the lady, if you hookshot onto the nipple, like a little Easter egg, Link will attach to it? This would have been a brilliant moment for a jump scare. Like a little Easter egg. If you slingshot this eyeball in the direct exact middle of the pupil, it hits you with the jump scare as an Easter egg. That would have been perfect. I was almost expecting that to happen. I don't even know if you could program that in an Ocarina of Time ROM hack, but like hit it dead center in the pupil and then the game like crashes and jump scares you. That's climbable. Before we do that, though. Uh-oh. I thought that was gonna kill me. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Faster block pushing, that's appreciated. Also, the Sheikah symbol in this game looks so cool. In the 1.0 version of Ocarina of Time, it's the Islamic crescent moon. And then they changed it, I think, preemptively, just as like a prophylactic measure. Same thing with like the Fire Temple chanting. I actually have that cartridge still, the original like 1.0 cartridge. Not that it's a collector's item or anything. I don't think it's that rare, but it's pretty cool that I didn't even think twice about it as a kid. I heard the Fire Temple music and I was like, oh, that's a cool sounding sample. Which is probably what Koji Kondo thought when he was composing it. There's another game on the Xbox. I think it was called Kakuto Chojin All-Star Brawl, or it was some fighting game. And it used the same sample. That game is rare. Not like Rareware the developer, but like that game is obscure. Because it got pulled from shelves pretty quickly from what I heard. There's a really good video by Pop Fiction, rest in peace game trailers, about the Fire Temple chant, and it even breaks down some of the samples from Ocarina and Majora. Highly recommend it. I miss Pop Fiction a lot. That was one of the best gaming shows on the internet ever. But they covered the gambit of Bigfoot in GTA, jumping the flagpole in Super Mario Brothers, Sonic 2's cut levels. I miss that show so much. But they did one on the Fire Temple. The game's rare, should probably put it back on the grill then. Oh, Flamingo, what are we gonna do with you? Do you have Prince Albert in a can? You do? Well, you better let the poor guy out! The floor sounds squibbly when Link walks on it. I love how you and V-Love will use words that aren't real. Like glorbo, and squibbly, and splurm. But in spite of that, I know exactly what you're trying to convey to me. What? Huh? That don't make no sense. I didn't get hit by anything. I'm gonna sit in the middle this time. Oh, it's probably because it moved. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask was just Koji Kondo going through his IDM phase. Koji Kondo was like, I'm gonna make some Aphex Twin type shit. Uh-oh. All languages are made up. What do you want? That's a pretty good counter argument, not gonna lie. Huh? Alright, I'm save stating this. You have incurred the wrath of the save states. Words, man! We made them up! Save state. Oh, it's coming back this way. Shit. Save state. There we go. Do it for the Vine Link. Worth it. Stop staring at me with them big old eyes. If I were making a ROM hack, I would totally do that, man. I would totally put a Screamer Easter egg there if you shot it in the middle of the pupil. He watches over this crystal. If this crystal is disturbed, don't let him see you move. Oh, this has become some SCP shit. Like Weeping Angels? Is that what we're getting into? I see. Big anime eyes. Bro needs some eye drops or something. Yowie hands, but the eyes version. Well, they're cut from the same cloth. Anime eyes and yaoi hands. Okay, now the question is, where do I go from here? Do I just go back from whence I came? Another one of these? Okay, sure. Unless the room just resets and it's... I'm gonna see if this is the... I thought the game was about to crash. That was scary. Save state. Nope, this is a different room. Okay. Just gotta do the same puzzle again, I guess. Oh, they're fake. They're jape blocks. Is this anything worse than what happens to the Hero of Time on the reg? That's a good point. Is this a glitch? This might be a glitch. Uh-oh. I can't tell if this is a... Oh, I think this is messed. I think this is a glitch. Let me save and reset. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I think that might be a glitch. Hopefully it doesn't take me back to the very beginning of the dungeon. It does. I'm gonna pause the VOD real quick. So some of the progress has been saved in here. That is still activated. Hopefully the crystal that I hit is still activated. I don't know if it will be. But that would be such a bummer if this is like one of those ROM hacks where you have to use Project 64. That would suck, because I'm using RetroArch. I'm using the MuPen core. No, I'm not. I'm using the parallel core. The eyeball's still spinning. Oh, it's gonna attack me! I see, that's what happens if the eyeball catches you. I'm gonna die. Well, now we know what happens if the eyeball gets you. He's tweaking out! Bro has had too much caffeine. See if there's a custom game over animation. You died. Straight out of Dark Souls. Okay. Don't get caught by the eyeball. Which, the game already told me, but I was curious as to what would happen to me. Yeah, it might be possible that this is one of those ROM hacks where you have to play it in Project 64, which, ever since I learned about the security vulnerabilities in Project 64, I haven't touched it with a 10-foot pole. Like, you can just flat out get a virus using Project 64. Is this a door? It looks like a door. I emulate anything regarding N64 with either the MuPen core or the parallel core. You haven't heard? Yeah, Project 64 has some recent security vulnerabilities, and especially with ROM hacks. Because, like, with romhacking.net, not romhacking.net, romhacking.com, the Super Mario 64 ROM hack repository, there's a lot of kids and teenagers on there. And literally, like, just some edgy 12-year-old could upload a virus to it, and if you loaded up that ROM hack in Project 64, you could potentially get a virus on your computer if it executed some sort of, like, data. So I don't touch Project 64 with the 10-foot pole. I don't think so. Okay, we hit the crystal. This is the original version of the room. Gonna fast forward this. Nope, I gotta do this puzzle again. Okay. Has the amount of these short hacks increased since the recomp? I'm sure that that is possible. Like we've definitely been able to, I say we, I'm not a ROM hacker, but I've seen ROM hackers achieve crazy ass things in Ocarina. Ultimate Trial is a full-on like roguelite ROM hack, and it's amazing. And it's my second favorite ROM hack behind Peach's Memory. I don't know if that ROM hack would have been possible without the recompilation, or the reverse engineering, the decompilation rather. I think the additional... I'm trying to be specific with my phrasing because, again, I don't make ROM hacks, so I don't know what the proper nomenclature is, but the documentation on Ocarina of Time has increased since like 2011, and the sort of ROM hacks that people have been able to make with it are way more advanced and way more mature than they were back in like the 2010s when it was just hexadecimal editing and changing the dialogue or like the color of Link's tunic. I'm actually still waiting for the Ocarina recomp to come out. We have Ship of Harkinian, which is different. Ship of Harkinian is good, but it's got a number of graphical glitches. I'm still waiting for Wise Guy to drop the Ocarina recomp, which he said he's working on. He dropped the Majora's Mask recomp last year. Ship of Harkinian is a good way to play Ocarina of Time, but for me personally, there are too many glitches for me to call it like the definitive version of Ocarina. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I literally just went back into the same room and I thought it was a different room because the skybox was I think I'm just dumb. Genuinely, I think I'm just dumb. I looked up at the skybox and saw it was different. But no, I can move them again. That was weird. Maybe that, I don't know if that was a glitch or what. Thought a recomp was released. A decomp and a recomp are different. A decompilation is like reverse engineering it, whereas the recomp is like a piece of software that Wise Guy made, where you can, to my understanding, like inject a ROM into it and then it'll like recompile it, which doesn't necessarily mean it immediately makes a native PC port, but it's beyond my pay grade. Guess it just resets. Maybe. I don't know what to do now. Maybe I don't even need to be in this room. Maybe that the bridge at the top of the... Wait a minute. I'm gonna feel like a dum-dum if this is the case. I'm gonna go back to the big-ass tower in the center room and see if the bridge thing, because I don't know what hitting that diamond did other than make this mofo start spinning around. There's 2 doors here. Okay. I'm definitely just overthinking it. I'm overcomplicating this, but... So we've got this room. Out here. No, the drawbridge still isn't. I call it a drawbridge. The bridge thing still isn't. Okay. What's the door to the next to the left of it? Did I even go in here? No, I don't think I've been in here. They're watching me. Darkness. Imprisoning me. Down, now, now, now. Down, now, now, now. Burn, burn, burn. Oh! That probably opened... Yes! I think it did. I gotta go all the way back through the spooky cave of horrors. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. I didn't get to save, don't crash. Don't crash, don't crash. I think that's a crash. Good thing I save stated. I'm starting to think that this is a ROM hack that you have to play in Project 64, because the amount of crashes we've seen probably isn't supposed to happen. It's probably a memory leak. Drop another save state. Yo, eyeball. You ever heard of that one Tupac song, Can't See Me? Well, you can't see me. I'm not here. Okay. Trap floor. I don't have a lens of truth, so let's see what this has to say. I took some gold to buy 2 green pastures. So don't step on the blue. Green is good, blue and red are bad. Gold isn't good either. I took some gold. By 2 green pastures. This one, then green. So this one should be safe. But it's not. It's not safe. It's a trap. All of them are fake floors. Oh, I didn't even see that. One of the pastures had a flowing river. The river turned red. I was too scared to follow it, so I turned east. The river turned red. East. I stumbled across a woman with eyes like sapphire and hair like fire. She led me across 2 fields of wheat. Passed through a rose bush and it led me back to my pasture. Sapphire. Wait, hold up. Eyes like sapphires and hair like fire. So blue, red, 2 fields of wheat. Blue, red. I guess yellow is wheat. I was expecting it to be a fake wall. Okay, well, it's just this way. I've been overcomplicating every puzzle in this game. That was good. That was like an actual Zelda puzzle that you would see in Ocarina or something. Oh, now we're in the dream sequences in Bomb Rush. This is so cool. Fortunate thing is we're gonna die soon. So you're gonna have to put up with the beeping. Can I cheese that jump? Probably not, but... Oh, that was... I thought that was like a way further distance than it actually was. And we got a key. Oh, I'm back home. Grandma, what happened? Grandma, no! What is going on? What happened to Grandma? We were gonna eat fish for dinner. We were gonna make smoked salmon with potatoes. Is that a button over there? It is. I gotta press it, I think. No, it's the mattress. I don't want to attack Grandma. It was just a bad dream. It was just a bad dream, Link. Everything's okay. Stop that incessant beeping.
Hey, listen.
Oh? It's the rupee. I need a key, you say. I don't have a key. Oh, we're stuck in the evil dimension, aren't we? Oh, this is so cool. Game theory. Is Link really dead in corruption's embrace? He's stuck in purgatory. That was awesome. Had no idea what I was doing this whole time, but I still hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. Ski wrote, author of Corruption's Embrace. Check this ROM hack out. Very cool. I think Cursed Mansion was the better designed dungeon. It was more of an actual like Zelda dungeon with all the bells and whistles. This one visually knocked it out of the park. I was not expecting to enter the room, but like Grandma was a Redead, and then walking outside into the abyss. That was so cool. I'm gonna reset it. I think that's it. The crashing might not happen if you play this on Project 64. But again, I don't ever use Project 64 anymore because of the security vulnerabilities. That was good. The setup was great. The visuals were great. The atmosphere was great. That final scare with the Grandma Redead, that was awesome. Yeah, good ass ROM hack. Short, sweet, to the point. Cursed Mansion was the better dungeon, but this one had amazing atmosphere. It was very surreal and trippy. Good stuff. Well, that's going to do it for the stream tonight. I don't think I'm going to end up doing The Walking Dead tonight. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow. Thanks for coming out to the stream, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great upcoming weekend, and I will see you tomorrow.